What's up, Sooner Nation? Welcome back to the Sooner Surge here on a Monday afternoon. Cool temps in the air. That means it's getting close to officially fall season, and that means softball's right around the corner as well. And we're here today to talk about a commit that OU has just landed. You saw the Go Boomer tweet from Patty Gasso this morning, and I'm sure maybe was wondering who that was. Well, it's official now. Alyssa Parker out of Pensacola, Oklahoma, going to stay home and be a Sooner. And this is someone who's ranked eighth by extra inning softball and then pretty high nationally, Jay.
Yeah, kind of there were rumblings of who this might be, and uh, this is just another great get for Patty Gasso, a local player, which is great because so now in the 2025 class, you have a New Jersey player in Bordy, you got Wells from Georgia, and now you got Parker from Oklahoma. And obviously Oklahoma was highest on our list. I believe she also was interested maybe in Arkansas, and so good get for Oklahoma. Um, and she pitches, but she also plays the field. She can hit bombs, hit more dingers. I mean, so just a all around going to be a great player for OU in the future, and just another great addition to this 2025 class. And I look for them maybe to get another one soon. Maybe I don't know how many they'll sign or get commitments from, but I would guess probably four, five, maybe. I would think four, but
Yeah. Alyssa Parker is, like you mentioned, really, if you go to the bio that she has, there's about six positions listed on her bio. I mean, she's a utility player, but a strong right-handed pitcher. Got a great bat, pretty high home runs last year, 2022. Really can bring some power to the lineup as well. And like you said, someone that a lot of people don't know about Pensacola. It's definitely a small school, but she has really helped lead them to, I mean, they are nationally ranked as a softball program, which is a big deal. And uh, many of those that have played softball on Pecola's team last year, I know, were also basketball athletes, as was Alyssa Parker. So obviously very athletic, multi-sport athlete, someone that Coach Gasso is going to love to get in there because of her athleticism, and definitely can do many things, which, we keep using the term maybe Swiss Army knife to refer to a lot of recruits and how they can do so many things. And Gasso's added another one here.
yeah, and looking at it, I mean, we've talked about this before with the OU softball rosters. After this season, they lose a lot of players that you're kind of accustomed to saying their names, accustomed to hearing them do great things at OU. They're going to lose quite a bit this year. So over the next few years, the next classes are kind of like the new, going to be the new up and coming stars for OU. And so these three for this 25 class are going to be exceptional. The 24 class was a great class. And then obviously, the class is just now freshmen coming up. So it's just the future is so bright for Oklahoma. And, it's awesome, I think, when you get those homegrown talents and you get the ones from Oklahoma to stay in Oklahoma. I know, I don't want to take that for granted as an OU softball fan because I think a lot of people think, why wouldn't she stay at Oklahoma and play at Oklahoma? But you don't want to take that for granted. They still are getting the best players out of Oklahoma and nationally. And that's what Patty's going to continue to do. It's a program that's just going to keep winning. I mean, it's just going to happen. It's continue to be that way.
Yeah, and Alyssa Parker, I know, went to a prospects camp there in Norman. And, you know, we've spoken to this in football, especially about, just how great of a recruiter some of these coaches are. But in the softball world, sometimes that doesn't get brought up about recruiting and things like that. I think maybe it's new for a lot of people, but for them to lock Alyssa Parker down, basically, if you read what she said about after that camp, I mean, what they're doing on campus, what they're able to provide in the short amount of time that these athletes are on campus for visits. I mean, it's one thing to have your culture demonstrated throughout a period of time. It's more difficult to do in a weekend or a couple hours, and I think this speaks volumes to the culture at OU that they're able to lock some of these commits down so early on in their in their softball careers. I mean, this isn't last minute gets that they're going after. These are young ladies that are pretty young even now. Even if you talk about even when they recruit as far as going to the OU back in, like we've talked about, some 7th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. I mean, they're getting them early.
Yeah, and you look at OU, and one thing OU's got going for it is obviously the Natties, right? Three in a row. That's in the winning is just obviously that speaks for itself. But the other thing is you have just when you talk about college softball, Oklahoma's the brand. I mean, when it's on TV, the World Series, it's Oklahoma. I mean, and the Oklahoma fans help feed that because the Oklahoma fans for softball and you viewers and everybody that's an OU fan for softball, it's huge. And players see that. High school players see it. They want to go play in front of a packed house. And that's what OU does. And they're going to be in a new stadium and it will be sold out and they will be filling that place night and night out. And so it's another thing that just helps, I think, for the whole recruitment process for OU softball. Obviously, speaking of winning is what really drives it. But you got the winning, you got the culture, you got the coaches, you got also have the fan support, and it's just a great thing. And it's just going to continue to build and build. And then what's really cool too is you got 3 commits now, and it's September 11th. So just about 11 days into the recruit, the commitments that you can get. So just really building it early, and
Yeah.
probably be done here soon for the 25 class.
And I know many of our viewers are live here in Oklahoma. You have a chance. I mean, we had someone from the Surge get out and watch Cheney Hilton a week and a half ago. Get out to Pensacola and watch this team. I know it's a solid team. As I said, they're ranked nationally at one point. Get out and watch Alyssa Parker in action. She can definitely bring it on the mound, and she can bring it at the plate too. And all around, just a super athletic get for the OU. So congratulations to the University of Oklahoma and Patty Gasso on landing another commitment, and Alyssa Parker. We're excited to see what Alyssa Parker brings to the University of Oklahoma, both on the field and off the field. And guys, we know that the battle's coming soon, right? It's going to be in what, November?
Yeah, it should be coming up soon. I'm sure we'll get announcements for the dates and stuff for the battle series, which is just going to be exciting. And there's a whole lot of a little bit of some questions as far as positioning and stuff like that, especially shortstop and all that. So interested to see how it plays out here in the fall and then heading into the season.
Yeah, be part of what's going on here at the Sooner Surge. We'll have some updates on Love Field as well as the battle series as that gets closer. And we promise you one thing: anytime someone commits to the University of Oklahoma, we'll be here to talk about it and discuss it. And congrats on Alyssa Parker committing to the University of Oklahoma. Another feather in the cap of Patty Gasso. Till next time, boys. Boomer.
Boomer.